Most people think NFTs are just overpriced pictures, but that's not even close to the truth. In this video, you'll learn what NFTs really are, how they work, and why some people are making millions. Once you understand this, you'll never look at digital ownership the same way again. Subscribe for more simple explanations about crypto, money, and the future of technology. What if I told you someone paid millions of dollars for a picture you can screenshot for free? Yeah, it sounds crazy. But this is happening every day, and it's all because of something called NFTs. And once you understand this, you might realize this is way bigger than just digital art. The picture is not the point. The image is just what you see. The real value is hidden behind it. The real value is ownership, access, and control. Let me explain this in the simplest way possible. NFT stands for non-fungible token. That sounds complicated, but here's what it really means. Non-fungible means something unique. Token means proof of ownership. So an NFT is basically a digital certificate that proves you own something unique online. For the first time in history, you can actually own something on the internet in a way that can't be copied, faked, or taken away. Think about it like this. Imagine you buy a painting in real life. You own the original. Even if people take pictures of it, even if they print it, you still own the real one. NFTs work the same way, but on the internet. But let's go deeper, because this is where people start to get it. In the physical world, ownership is normal. If you buy a car, it's yours. If you buy a house, it's yours. But on the internet, that has never really been true. When you buy something online, most of the time you don't actually own it. You're just renting it. Your movies, your music, your game items, even your social media accounts can disappear at any moment. That's the problem NFTs are trying to solve. Now here's where it gets interesting. NFTs live on something called the blockchain. You don't need to understand all the technical details. Just think of blockchain like a public notebook. Everyone can see, but nobody can erase. Every time someone buys or sells an NFT, it gets recorded. It's permanent. It proves ownership forever. Imagine you and thousands of people around the world share a notebook. Every time someone buys something, their name gets written in that notebook. Not just once, but across thousands of copies of that same notebook. So even if someone tries to cheat, everyone else can see the truth. That's why people trust it. Not because a company says so, but because the system itself proves it. Now let's slow this down even more. When you own an NFT, what you actually own is a unique entry on that blockchain. That entry points to a digital asset. That could be an image, a video, music, a ticket, or something completely different. So when people say you can just screenshot an NFT, they're right and wrong at the same time. Yes, you can copy the image, but you can't copy ownership. And that's the part that actually matters. But here's the part that really confuses people. Why would someone pay so much money for something digital? Why would someone pay millions for something you can copy? The answer is simple, but also deeper than most people think. First is ownership. It's not about the image, it's about owning the original digital asset. There is only one official version on the blockchain, and whoever owns it has the real one. Second is status. Just like expensive watches or luxury cars, NFTs can be a flex. People want to show that they own something rare, something valuable, something that not everyone can have. Third is investment. Some people buy NFTs hoping the value goes up over time. Just like real estate, stocks, or art, the idea is to buy low and sell high. And just like those markets, some people win big and some people lose. But the most important reason is utility. This is where everything changes. Some NFTs give you access to things, private communities, exclusive events, future rewards, sometimes even real-world benefits. That's where things start to go from just pictures to something much bigger. Now let's make this real with examples you can actually visualize. Imagine an artist creates a piece of digital art. Instead of selling thousands of copies, they create one NFT. Only one person can own that original. That creates scarcity. That creates value. Now imagine you're part of a private group. But the only way to get in is by owning a specific NFT. That NFT becomes your key. Without it, you don't get access. With it, you're inside. Now imagine video games. Right now, when you buy a skin or an item in a game, you don't really own it. The company does. They can take it away. They can shut the game down. With NFTs, you actually own your items. You can sell them. You can transfer them. You can even use them in different games in the future. Think about how big that is. Entire economies could exist inside games, where players actually own everything they earn. Think about tickets. How many times have people been scammed with fake tickets? NFTs can fix that. Every ticket can be verified on the blockchain. No fake tickets, no duplicates. You truly own your ticket, and you can even resell it safely. Now think even bigger. In the future, things like houses, cars, contracts, and important documents could be turned into NFTs. Instead of paperwork, everything is stored digitally, secure, and instantly transferable. Imagine buying a house in minutes instead of weeks. Imagine no middlemen, no delays, no confusion. Just instant ownership transfer. Right now, most people don't understand NFTs. They think it's just hype. They think it's just people buying pictures. But this is actually about something bigger. Digital ownership. For the first time ever, you can truly own something on the internet. Not the platform, not the company. You. And once you understand that, you start to see everything differently. You start to question who really owns your data, your content, your identity. But let's be real for a second. Not all NFTs are valuable. A lot of them lose money. A lot of them have no utility. A lot of them are just hype. That's the truth nobody tells you. Some people made millions. A lot of people lost money. That's the reality. So you have to be careful. You have to understand what you're buying and why it has value. Hype comes and goes. Real value stays. Let's go even deeper, because this is where things really start to connect. Think about social media. You post content, you build followers, you create value. But you don't actually own your audience. The platform does. If your account gets banned, everything is gone. Now imagine a world where your content, your identity, your community is connected to NFTs. You own it. You control it. Nobody can take it away from you. That changes power completely. Think about music. Artists don't always get paid fairly. With NFTs, artists can sell directly to their fans. They can earn royalties every time their work gets resold. That means they get paid not just once, but forever. Think about fashion. Digital clothing is already becoming real. People are buying outfits for their online presence. NFTs can prove ownership of those items and make them tradable. Think about identity itself. In the future, your online identity could be tied to NFTs. Your achievements, your assets, your reputation, all stored in one place that you control. Even brands are starting to experiment with this. Limited digital drops, exclusive access, membership passes. But again, just because something is possible doesn't mean everything is valuable. That's where people get trapped. They see the hype, they see the money, and they jump in without understanding. And that's when they lose. The real opportunity is not just buying random NFTs. It's understanding where this technology is going and how it changes ownership, business, and the internet itself. It's about seeing the bigger picture before everyone else does. Because right now, we're still early. Most people are still confused. Most people are still ignoring it. And that's usually where the biggest opportunities are. So now I want to ask you something. Would you ever pay money for something digital like this? Or do you think NFTs are just hype? Be honest. Drop your opinion in the comments. And if you learned something new, like the video, comment your thoughts, subscribe for more, and share this. And check the description below. I'll be posting more videos breaking this down even deeper. Because this is not just about NFTs. This is about the future of ownership. And this is just the beginning.